Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of April the 3rd through the 5th, 2020. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book your personal reading, you can email me. Payments and orders are collected on Fridays. If you want to reach me by phone, that's a different process. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can get those notifications of when I'm taking live calls. Let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as Temperance. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Four of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Emperor. Oh, also you guys, PSA, I am still asking for support of this channel through my Patreon. I've slowed down on the classes only because I feel like I need to revamp it. But if you just want to generally support the channel, it's only like $2.22. So make sure you check that out. And then also I asked that if you can, I know they're irritating, but if you could just watch a commercial every now and then, all the way through, or at least click on it and then just come right back to the video. That would help me boost my revenue and my channel. So thank you in advance. All right, so central issue here. I feel like there's some sort of healing that is taking place. I feel like you guys are really also kind of connected to someone. I feel like maybe there's an exchange, there's a mutual exchange of energy, maybe between you and an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you guys are both thinking about each other. There's a spiritual connection that I feel like you're having, but I also feel like you're healing because it looks like emotionally you might feel disconnected from people around you. And this is just kind of focusing on the romantic stuff first. Yeah, so it looks like emotionally you're disconnected. Maybe you're not quite ready to start dating again. Or maybe you're just not ready to open up. It just looks like you want to be left alone. And I don't know too if maybe you are also dealing with a fire sign, or maybe it's one of these signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you're healing from. It's like maybe you're wanting to talk, but you're not quite ready. It looks like you're definitely grieving or mourning. And it looks like there's something that you do want to do, but then I don't know if you start remembering past disappointments, and then you just kind of like stop to rest and you're just like, oh, I'm not ready. So it just looks like you're having a hard time putting yourself out there when it comes to love and romance, or you're having a hard time moving on from maybe a past love interest. It also looks like you're waiting for something to happen, or maybe you feel like something's never happening, but it is. I do feel like something's going to manifest for you, whatever it is that you're waiting for. It just hasn't happened yet, or it's just developing very, very slow. And then during this time, it just looks like you have no choice but to take an assessment of the things that you are dealing with. Take an assessment of the things that are most important to you. So you also might be doing something where this is like the process of elimination, and you're trying to focus on what's most important to least important in whatever it is that you're needing in your life right now, the things that you value. You might also be kind of wondering, is something worth investing time and energy into? Now, if this is not romantic, I just still feel like you're trying to heal or recover, maybe spiritually or mentally. I still feel like it's the same message that there's some things that you have not been able to let go of yet. Like you're still stuck in the past emotionally. You're just not ready to put yourself out there. Or if you're working right now, like you might be working, but something's going on the inside with you. Maybe you regret something. Maybe you regret the job that you decided to take, or maybe you're thinking about getting back into that business, or you're like, how can I start my own business? It looks like that's one of the things that you might be thinking about. Like, how do I start my own business? How do I get myself out of this rut? How do I do this, that, and the other? So maybe you have a business idea and maybe you tried to work on it or develop it. But because something happened, I'm feeling like maybe something got delayed. And now you're having to re-strategize. You're like, how do I do this? I need to figure this out. So it does look like you're trying to re-strategize in regards to your business idea. This can also be flipped around if you're being pursued by someone. I feel like someone is trying to re-strategize how to approach you. I feel like maybe they feel that there was a disappointment in the past, or maybe what they did in the past, it didn't work. Their efforts didn't work, or their method didn't work. The way they were trying to pursue you, it just didn't work. So now they're trying to reassess some things. I do feel like romantically you guys are being watched or observed at a distance. And this person is not ready to come out just yet. I feel like someone's in their bat cave. Someone is coming off as like a recluse. I also feel like maybe someone is just very private or secretive about what their next moves are. But I feel like someone has a power move or a power play, but they're like, okay, when the time is right, I'm going to act out on it, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Spiritually, I feel like you guys might be some sort of healers, or you're a channeler. I feel like you're tapping into a lot of sad energies, especially if you do tarot, or if you just read people in general. I feel like you're tapping into a lot of sad energies. Let me look at the Four of Cups here. Now, some of you are not acting out on something because you feel like it's too late, or your person of interest is not pursuing you because they feel like it's too late. Even though they want to do something, they're like, it's too late. So someone might think that you've moved on, or they might think that you are in a relationship, but there's really no way of knowing until there's a conversation. But I feel like someone just isn't ready to talk or pursue. This is kind of off topic from a personal standpoint. I don't know if any of you know any of the people that are stuck on that cruise ship. But I do feel like maybe someone is regretting that they took the trip, or you're missing, or you feel bad about the people who are on that boat. But it's like, what can you do? And maybe there's a way to re-strategize on how to get those people out of that jam. Or maybe you are saying, is there anything that I can do as an individual that can help these people? So that, for whatever reason, it might be on somebody's mind. Ooh. Four of Cups. Someone is grieving and mourning. There was some sort of loss or a breakup, and someone is still emotionally stuck. Someone misses you. Like I said, if this is dealing with romance, someone really wants to come forward, but they think that you've moved on, or they don't think they have a chance. I feel like they feel like they missed a boat. Especially if at any point in time, maybe you reached out to this person but didn't get a response. I feel like they're feeling bad and thinking like, I should have responded, or I should have said something at the time. There may be someone that you value a lot. Some of you guys are just feeling nostalgic, period, about the past. Like you value or appreciate your past more. Some of you are not handling this change very good, or this being stuck. It's like you are undergoing some sort of transformation. I also feel like maybe something's a dead end. Something could be a dead end either with, I really feel like it could be any of the signs. I feel like mostly there's a dead end either with a fire sign, the air sign, and then lastly maybe a water sign. Some of you are choosing to ghost people, or someone may have ghosted you. Let me look at the Five of Cups. I see somebody getting motivated though by before the weekend is out. I feel like somebody's going to get motivated again, because it's some sort of detail that you overlooked or missed. And I feel like you're going to see something and it encourages you or inspires you. I feel like this just goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like somebody feels like they waited too long to respond to something, so now they're just like, it's too late. Now what should I do? And I also feel like someone is masking the fact that they're grieving or sad. You also could be grieving about some sort of finances. Some of you might feel like you're stuck at a dead-end job, but at the same time you're needed, but it's still not something that you really want to do, but it's making you money. Some of you are regretting how you spent your money in the past, because I feel like I feel like you don't like the investment that you made. What is that? Oh. Yeah, I feel like you don't like the investment that you made. I feel like someone is regretting keeping a secret and regretting not listening to their intuition. So you may have, I feel like maybe you didn't listen to your intuition at one point, and now you're like, I should have listened to my intuition. Why didn't I listen to my intuition? So I feel like you're beating yourself up about the past. And then let me look at the Emperor. I also feel like someone broke a promise. I feel like someone was supposed to do something for you, or someone said that they were going to do something. I don't know. I just feel like someone broke a promise. They didn't follow through. If you're being pursued by anyone, I feel like they're being distant and cold, or you guys are mirroring each other. There's some sort of power struggles, definitely some sort of pride in a way. It's like you guys are both being very guarded with your feelings and coming off as if you don't care, or being cruel. I'm getting something about cruel. Don't be cruel, 'cause I would never be that cruel to you. I know. Someone is showing that they're hurt in a strange way. So again, with the misplaced feelings. Stubborn energy. I feel like the only way to resolve your problem is to forgive someone, forgive yourself, forgive the situation so you can move on and let go. Not necessarily saying that you have to get back with the person, but just needing to move on from whatever happened in the past. Because I feel like someone is still being spiteful and someone is still holding on to a grudge, but I feel like you're not hurting anyone but yourself. But it's kind of like you're like, I don't care if I hurt myself. I just, man, I feel that whatever war is going on between two people is at a standstill. It's like a stalemate. There are no more moves. Someone thinks they have a power play move, but they don't. It's like just like in chess, when it's down to, those two, what is it, the two pieces? And everybody just keep moving. It's like no matter which way you move, it's just like you can't, nobody's a winner. What is that name called? See, I forgot. I used to play chess, but not that heavily, of course. But I don't know if it's checkmate. It's like people just keep going in circles. It's like we can do this all day. It's like it's a draw. Like nobody's gonna win. So I feel like the only way to win whatever situation you're stuck in is to let go of your control issues, let your guards down. But because whoever you are dealing with romantically, they think the same way, they act the same way. You guys are just mirrors of each other. If this is not romantic and it's just more so about career, it's something that's going on where you're fighting with yourself. So, I mean, I just feel like at some point you need to look in a mirror, because it's like you're your own worst enemy then. You're self-sabotaging your own future by not listening to something that you really want to do. It's like you're complaining but not doing anything about it. You might be at a job and you're like, I hate this job, I hate this job. And it's like, well, you do have the ability to either find another one, or, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's the scarcity or the type of job that you have to apply for now is probably very different than what you might be doing. Or maybe it's the same, but just a different company. But the point is, I feel like you have the power to make a change, but you won't. I don't care if you're dealing with someone or if you're fighting with yourself. It's like you need to stop complaining and just do. I feel like you keep trying to figure something out that's not working. Something just keeps leading to stalemate. The only other thing I can see saving you from your situation or getting you out of your situation or forcing you into a situation is if the tower came through, and I'm not seeing a tower moment right now. So it's like it's up to you. The power is in your hands, or the ball is in your court. If this is about wanting to start your own business, the universe is like, it's up to you. Like you said you were going to start that business 2, 3, 6 months ago and you still haven't done it. So it's up to you. And I feel like the minute you make a move or action, the universe will work with you. stop being too analytical or too logical about your situation too. Like you really need to trust your heart or your emotion, what you're feeling, because I feel like you're ignoring that too. All right, so let's see what additional messages are coming out for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, there's your Tower. All right, so we have Angel of Love, Patience, Attachment, Storm Warning. So you've been warned about something that you need to do, like I just said. So I don't know when this storm will happen for you, but I feel like at some point that's what happens, especially if you are fighting with your own destiny, something that you wanted to do, but you're not doing anything about it. But it's something that you're supposed to do. It's part of your path. It's part of your journey. I feel like at some point Spirit will intervene, like, look, like this needs to happen. If it's love related, this can definitely be a situation where you accidentally call somebody, or you accidentally like their picture, you accidentally watch their story. Like something is going on where it's, you know, it was unintentional, but to you, but Spirit is like, no, we know what we're doing. If you're trying to hold on, if you're codependent to this, because this is attachment. So if you're codependent to some sort of job that you need to break away from, then yeah, the Tower is just like, boom, get out of there. You need to run. You need to let go. It looks like a lot of time has gone by. I feel like you have been trying to be very patient, but some sort of attachment or codependency is holding you back. So you, like I said, you could be holding on to a grudge. Or maybe in this case, like patience or time is not your friend. Because time is like, I can wait here all day. I don't have to do anything. And there's something that you need to realize about yourself. I'm just looking at how she's removing the mask and she's looking at it. There's something that you need to realize about yourself before anything can take place. Matter of fact, you might have some sort of aha moment. Maybe you're finally facing something that you didn't want to, and it just kind of breaks you down. Especially if you were holding on to some sort of belief. It also looks like you are very cautious or nurturing of your own heart. So you're just like, I'm going to take my time when it comes to finding love. Now, I'm sorry if no one has been coming into your life, then this is just more so about you having to at some point do something to get out there. For others of you in a situation where you have had opportunities to talk or communicate with a love interest, but you're taking too long, or you kept passing up those opportunities, then to me this is about the Tower intervening and saying, like, look, Spirit is like, look, we gave you a lot of time, you know, at some point something's gotta give. But yeah, for the most part, this storm warning, see, and it's after it happens, all will be well. I feel like everything gets better. There's going to be a sense of peace, or something's going to be restored. You're going to have an abundance of everything that you hold dear to. Everything that you desire, something that you're desiring, something that you're wishing for, holding on to. I do feel like you're going to get it, but you might have to have some sort of breakdown first, or it's like the path has to be cleared first for you to find this abundance, or for you to have this abundance. And I feel like it's more so emotionally related, but you can apply this to, a career situation as well. So those are the messages. Hopefully they resonate with you guys. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.